Are you ready, 49ers faithful? Big changes are on the horizon. Rumors are swirling that San Francisco is zeroing in on a game-changing edge rusher who could complement Nick Bosa perfectly. Could this be the missing piece to elevate our defense to championship levels? Stay tuned, because we're diving deep into the latest mock draft projections that could reshape our future. If you want to stay ahead of the game and follow every twist and turn of this offseason, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. The San Francisco 49ers are making headlines again as they gear up for the NFL draft, and there's a lot to unpack here. With the relentless pursuit of a complementary edge rusher to pair alongside Nick Bosa, the pressure is on. The team has seen its fair share of attempts to solidify that position, hoping that D. Ford would be the answer. Unfortunately, injuries derailed his time with the team, leaving the 49ers in search of that perfect fit for quite some time. Last season, they brought in Leonard Floyd and Yetur Gross-Matos, looking for a dynamic duo to bolster their defensive front. However, the results were less than stellar. Floyd recorded just 8.5 sacks, which marked his lowest output since 2019, and Gross-Matos managed only 4 sacks while dealing with injuries. It's clear that the quest for a reliable edge rusher is urgent, and with the draft on the horizon, General Manager John Lynch is likely preparing to make a significant move. According to Chris Trapasso's latest mock draft on CBS Sports, the 49ers are projected to select James Pierce Jr., a defensive end from Tennessee, with the 11th overall pick. Pierce is touted as an ideal fit to support Nick Bosa. Trapasso notes that Pierce possesses a lot of what Leonard Floyd brought to the table, but with even greater potential, particularly in his ability to explode off the line. Standing at 6'4", and weighing 245 pounds, Pierce's stats from his final collegiate season are impressive. He recorded 38 tackles, including 13 for loss, and tallied 7.5 sacks, showcasing his ability to disrupt the backfield. Over his 3 seasons at Tennessee, he amassed 71 tackles and 19.5 sacks, underscoring his consistency and production. His breakout season in 2023 saw him achieve a career-high 10 sacks, which is no small feat. And let's talk about his athleticism. At the NFL Scouting Combine, Pierce clocked an astounding 4.47 seconds in the 40-yard dash, the fastest among edge rushers this year. He also showcased his explosiveness with a vertical jump of 31 inches and a broad jump of 10 feet 3 inches. These physical attributes, coupled with his college performance, have propelled Pierce to be ranked as the 10th best prospect by CBS Sports, making him the 2nd edge rusher and the 3rd defensive lineman projected to be selected. Now, as a passionate 49ers fan, I can't help but feel a surge of excitement at the thought of adding Pierce to our roster. Do I think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. While Pierce may have the potential to be a game-changer, we've seen how prospects can vary in their transition to the NFL. The question remains, will he be able to handle the pressure and expectations that come with being a high draft pick? The core implications of selecting Pierce are significant. If he can step in and complement Bosa, it could transform our defense into one of the most fearsome units in the league. The thought of opposing quarterbacks feeling the heat from both sides is thrilling. It brings back memories of dominant defensive duos, and as fans, we all crave that stability and strength on the field. But let's not forget the flip side. What if he doesn't pan out? The draft is a gamble, and while I'm hopeful, there's always that lingering uncertainty. It's a risk that could either pay off phenomenally or leave us searching for answers yet again. So, what do you think? Are you as excited about the possibility of Pierce joining the 49ers as I am? I want to hear your thoughts down below. This is a pivotal moment in our franchise's journey, and your opinions matter just as much as any analyst's take. The San Francisco 49ers are gearing up for a pivotal 2025 NFL draft, and as a die-hard fan, I can't help but feel the excitement and anticipation in the air. This year's draft is crucial for us, especially as we look to extend our window of success. With a roster that has some glaring needs, particularly on offense and defense, this draft could set the stage for a potential championship run. Let's dive into the mock draft that outlines the 49ers' strategy, With the 11th overall pick, the boss 49ers are projected to select Will Campbell, the offensive tackle from LSU. Now the question remains, will he stick at tackle or will he transition to guard? Honestly, at this point it doesn't matter. What's important is that Campbell brings a wealth of experience, technique, and power to our offensive line. His immediate impact could be exactly what we need to bolster our protection for whoever is under center next season. Moving on to the second round, the 49ers are eyeing Princely Umanmielen, the edge rusher from Ole Miss, with the 43rd pick. Umanmielen has transformed from a raw talent at Florida to a consistent force at Ole Miss. He could be a game-changer on third downs and is sure to add a new dimension to our pass rush alongside Nick Bosa. Imagine the havoc they could wreak together. It's exciting to think about how these two could complement each other, making life miserable for quarterbacks across the league. In the third round, the 49ers are projected to grab Elijah Arroyo, the tight end from Miami, at pick 75. With George Kittle aging and dealing with injuries, finding a dynamic, athletic tight end like Arroyo is a smart move. He fits seamlessly into our system and could provide that explosive playmaking ability we need. And let's face it, having a solid backup plan for Kittle is essential if we want to maintain our offensive prowess. Also, in the third round at pick 99, Jalen Noel from Iowa State is projected to fill the void left by Deebo Samuel's departure. Noel is an explosive athlete and a nuanced route runner, which is crucial for a slot receiver. The 49ers need someone who can create yards after the catch, and I believe Noel could be that guy. His ability to turn short passes into big gains could be vital for our offense moving forward. In the fourth round, at pick 1 to 12, Kobe Bryant, a cornerback from Kansas, appears on the radar. He may not be the tallest corner, but he plays with a physical edge that you can't teach. His competitive nature should allow him to excel both, on the outside and in the slot, addressing a key need in our secondary. Following that, with pick 138, DJ Giddens, a running back from Kansas State, could be a steal. He possesses great vision, patience, and excellent footwork, making him a perfect fit for our run-heavy scheme. Also in the fourth round, at pick 139, the 49ers could land Lathan Ransom, a safety from Ohio State. Ransom is known for his consistency as a tackler and has impressive athletic ability. He has the potential to make an impact on special teams as well, which is an area where we can always use more depth. As we move into the later rounds, the 49ers are projected to take Jamin Dumas-Johnson, a linebacker from Kentucky, at pick 189. He's a tough, downhill linebacker who thrives on physicality. At this point in the draft, getting someone who can contribute on special teams and provide depth at linebacker is a solid choice. Lastly, with the 228th and 232nd picks, the team could select Jake Majors, an interior offensive lineman from Texas, and Bill Halcone, a cornerback from Western Michigan. Majors brings experience and athleticism to the line, while Cone has the potential to develop into a solid player in the secondary. So, what's the bottom line? This mock draft outlines a strategy that could address many of our pressing needs. But the real question is, do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. While I see the potential in these prospects, the execution will ultimately determine our success. I want to hear your opinions down below. What do you think of these picks? Are there any players you'd prefer to see in a red and gold uniform? The conversation is wide open. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all things 49ers. It's going to be an exciting season ahead, and you don't want to miss a single moment. Activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates.